Hello everyone. I know what you're thinking. Who the hell is this guy? Well, my name's right there. I just wanted to talk about the things that are happening today. I think everybody is kind of just in this crazy mode, and I don't really know how I'm gonna explain a lot of this stuff. But let's start off with how everybody's feeling. I understand that a lot of people are feeling horrible right now, betrayed even, and I don't think that that's the right way we should be going at this. I think that as a fellow vlogger, I think that we should be helping the situation rather than freaking out about it. There's a lot of people who are making tribute videos, and you can even find them on this page, so I suggest you try and look for that. That would be something if you really wanted to be part of something. There's that. Also, for the unsubscribing that is happening on the Ctfxc is not true. If anything, they are growing. I just checked right now, and they actually have new subscribers. They've jumped actually, which is incredible that something so powerful, especially something so horrible that's happened in the last day, has actually jumped them 3,000 subscribers. Also, there is talk about haters and people who are bashing Allie or bashing Charles, and as far as I know, there's only been one, and I think a lot of people want to take out what they're feeling towards her, and I don't think that that's the right thing. If anything, Charles and Allie have taught us over, the past 5 years, is be kind to one another. And if you were to go and attack this person, I don't think whatever they taught you would be worth it. Also, this is one of those moments where it was almost like when Charles first found his tumor, where we all were scared, and I think a lot of us are scared of the change. And I know some of you guys have only been around since after they were married or when they were together, and then there's some people who were his fan before he even started Ctfxc. So this situation that's happening right now needs to bring us together, and it is bringing a lot of us together, as you can see on this page or on YouTube. But I don't think it's our obligation to say what happened or think what happened. It's not fair. It's none of our business. We don't know what happened, and a lot of people feel betrayed because they're supposed to be honest with us. And as a vlogger, I don't think I'd rather show the nasty side. I know that there's honesty, and I was honest with my viewers today, that I was actually crying this morning. I didn't know how to deal with what had happened. It was like reliving a bad memory for me. So, there's some things you can be honest with, but I think most of the time, I think that Charles and Allie were trying to protect us rather than, it's almost like parents. And he even said in his vlog today that it's like being a parent trying to tell his kids that they're being divorced. So I think that they were trying to be protective. I don't know if any of you guys had parents who divorced, but my parents personally didn't want to tell us. It was scary for them to tell us. They didn't know how to tell us, me and my sister. So you gotta think, okay. And then they don't say divorce, they say split. Okay, my parents told me the same thing, split. It means divorce, because if they were gonna take a break, he would have said that. And I believe that if you go back and watch a couple of vlogs, there's been a couple of times where Allie hasn't been around or Charles hasn't been around. They were taking a break. And I think if that didn't help, and this is maybe the reason why we're here. Again, I think that we should be supportive, like I said, there's people trying to do like montages of us saying CTFXC strong, then that's great. Also, there's people who are wanting to unsubscribe and who are not fans anymore because of this. And to them, I say, then you weren't really a true Ctfxc, or you didn't learn the lessons that Charles and Allie gave us. Charles and Allie gave us lessons that a lot of people don't get because either they don't have parents or they don't have the friend. A lot of people don't have friends, and Charles gave that ability to his viewers. So I don't understand why someone could just, drop that. They're not true CTFXCers. I could see why you're upset, and I can feel why you're upset. But that's not what needs to be done. We should stick together rather than split apart. People want to leave the group. People want to leave the CTFXC. People are choosing sides, in which we don't need to happen. We are the CTFXC. We are the friend core, the family core. That means we're all together in this. So you can't split up a family. If you do, you make it weaker. And this is the time we need to be strong, just like the time we were strong for Charles when he found his tumor. For the time he had gotten surgery. Even if you go way back in the vlogs, for the time Allie was sad because one of her parents' dog died. The one she had for, her whole life. We have to be strong for... What I'm trying to say is Allie and Charles were strong for us, and we need to be strong for them. No matter what it is and what's wrong, we need to be CTFXC strong.